Now your first assignment, where was that?
That was St. Martha's.
Okay.
And I was there for 3 years and I loved it. I mean, I love those people. I still do. Just a great parish, great pastor, great parochial vicars. I think a lot of guys, they worry about their first assignments a lot and they worry about like what the rectory life is going to be like. And I had it nice. I mean, one, it was a nice rectory. Two, it was just like great people. We really felt like a family.
Did you say that was Monsignor Borski?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He was a good mentor. He really makes time for the other priests in the house. And so we would always, actually, I was the one who probably resisted a little bit because we would eat lunch and dinner together basically every day. And at some point I was like, I kind of have some other things to, do. I can't do this every day. But I'm really grateful for his championing, fraternal life amongst priests. Like he really made it a priority.
Like fostering this brotherhood.
Yeah, that's really needs to come from a leader because it's hard to get guys to all make the sacrifice and make time because we all have different and busy schedules.
Yes, very busy schedules as priests.
But because he was the pastor, he kind of made it known that like, hey, let's make time for each other. And so we did.
And then after that, that's when you received your current assignment.
Yeah, it was kind of a surprise. I thought for some reason because the other parochial vicar had left and we knew Father Borski was leaving, that they weren't going to take all the priests at the same time.
You thought you were assured of your spot.
Yeah.
At least for a while, for some kind of stability.
One more year, yeah. And so when this came out, like I was shocked. I was actually on a retreat. And so when I got off this retreat, I checked my voicemail and I see I have a call from the Cardinal Secretary. And he's like, hey, Richard, I just want you to call me back. And I just knew, like, there's only two things this could be. Because if it's discipline or any other reassignment, somebody else calls you.
Okay.
He doesn't call you. So the only thing he could call you about is, I'm going to be his next secretary or I'm going to be the vocation director.
Oh.
And even then I was like, I'm going to be the secretary because there's no way he would make me vocation director. And then I was just in denial. I don't know. Yeah. Like by the time I flew back home, I kind of like accepted the reality that like, I'm going to be the vocation director. So I went into that meeting and sure enough, he asked me, can you do this?
So when he asks you that, is he pretty much telling you or?
Yeah. I think,
you can't say no, right?
I think he's a little open to the feedback that like, if I said like, no, and walked off, like he's not going to want me doing it either.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
I mean, by that point he doesn't know what to do with me, but no. So yeah, it's pretty much like, I would like you to do this.
After spending time in a big parish like St. Martha and looking at, okay, I'm going to be a priest without a parish, did that kind of, depress you or kind of make you feel sad that, I'm not going to be able to have these families that I'm going to work with?
Yeah. I mean, I knew it was coming, right? Like, everybody at St. Faustina, y'all know that you can't keep Father David Michael forever.
So, I think people are, they're kind of accepting it.
But there's always a little bit of, you save the hurt till it happens.
Yes.
And it hurt. I think I remember once talking to a pastor who, he told us it never gets easier. Every time you leave a parish, it hurts even more. And he just remembered like well into like his third assignment, just grieving one day. He didn't even know why he was crying. And then like finally it's starting to come out, like just all those people he missed. So I, unfortunately I don't know that I grieved as well as I wanted to because there was so much going on. Father Borski was retiring too. And so I didn't really even get to say goodbye in the way that maybe it would have felt appropriate because there was already so much goodbye going on. It just became kind of like a bonus goodbye. Like you get to say goodbye to Father Borski and, and I think people were exhausted with goodbyes and so that was kind of sad. And then as soon as I got into my new job, like there's no book that they give you to figure out how to be a vocation
No guide, nothing.
I got 8 hours with Father TJ, who's also trying to prepare for like he's going to be the pastor of this huge parish.
Yeah.
And so it was like ships crossing in the night. It was just sad. And so I just felt like overwhelmed. And so I probably just, tried my best to swim and not to sink.
Uh-huh.
And so, yeah, it hurt, but I guess because I was so busy, I don't know that I fully grasped. Like it took like probably years for me to recognize, like, man, it really is sad, losing all these people.
Because you walk with them through their lives.
Yeah, and you tell yourself, like, oh, I'll be back, I'll come back from time to time.
Uh-huh.
But the reality is, no. Like, one, that's not, I guess, respectful of the mission that I have. Like, I have to kind of keep focused. I can't just go back to Kingwood every weekend. And two, like, there are other priests there. Like, Father Jonathan kind of replaced me, Murray, who's now a pastor in Sealy. And I wanted to be fair to him. Like, I don't want to be that guy who, like, people are still friends with you, so they don't become friends with a new guy.
Yeah.